Some pain never becomes history. It's not written, not spoken, just buried alive. But buried doesn't mean gone, because every silence holds a scream. And today, you're going to hear it. The iron wasn't meant to kill her, just erase her. She was forced to her knees. Bare feet, rusted chains. No trial, no priest, no plea. Only the sentence, heat. A man stepped forward. He didn't raise his voice. He didn't need to. The iron did the talking. It hissed as it neared her cheek. She turned. Too late. Flesh screamed before she did. And when the scream stopped, the mark remained. But the punishment had just begun. Rome didn't punish in silence. It liked applause. They dragged her to the square. Her waist was stripped. Men, women, even children gathered, not to stop it, to watch it. The whip wasn't leather. It was sharpened bone, tipped with lead. It sang a different song, every strike a new verse. The skin didn't break. It opened. Back. Again. Back. Again. She did not cry. Not because she felt no pain, but because she knew what they wanted, and she wouldn't give it. But what happens to those who don't scream? They could handle rage. They could tame fear. But silence. Silence was dangerous. So they changed their tactics. They turned her into a signboard, one made of skin. They tied her to the estate gates. Not in a cell, but on display. Rain fell. She drank it. Storms came. They washed her. Every guest passed her like she was a cracked statue. Some stared. Some spit. Most just walked faster. The master passed daily. Never stopped. But one morning, a stranger slowed and stared back. He didn't speak. Just dropped something warm into her palm. It wasn't food. It wasn't a weapon. It was a stone. On it, a single word. Her name. A name Rome tried to burn away. That night, when no one watched, she buried the stone beneath her, like a seed. But the soil had eyes. By morning, the chains were gone. So was the ground beneath her. They didn't end her story. They hid it. They sent her underground. Not to work. To vanish. She didn't fall. She was lowered slowly, deliberately, into forgetting. The pit closed above her. No light. No end. Only the scrape of bone on stone. Her breath became dust. Her skin became a tool. She carved, dug, bled. No clocks. No counts. Only walls whispering names she didn't know. Until she did. Then, her fingers brushed something new. It was another mark. Her mark. But she hadn't made it. Someone else had. You don't speak in the mines. You echo. She followed the carvings. They weren't in a straight line. They spiraled. And deep in the curl of stone, she heard breath. Not hers. Someone was there. Or had been. And just as she reached the end of the path, a hand reached back. But it wasn't reaching to help. Some weren't meant to die in silence. They were saved for a stage. A louder one. When Rome couldn't bury you. It showcased you. No chains now. No dirt. Only a crowd. Hungry, cruel, thrilled. They gave her no blade. No armor. Just one command. Don't survive. Entertain. A gate opened. A beast walked in. But she didn't run. She walked toward it. And kneeled. The crowd went still. The beast did too. The arena had rules. She just broke all of them. The silence became unbearable. A guard stepped forward, but didn't attack. He took off his helmet and whispered, "You were never supposed to make it this far." He drew his sword, not against her, but against the one who gave the order. He wasn't a rescuer. He was part of something deeper. And she was part of something forgotten. Rome never wanted bodies. It wanted obedience. She escaped, but the scars weren't gone. They whispered in every hallway she passed. In every silence. People say branding fades. Whip marks heal. Chains rust. But she knew the truth. What Rome left behind never dies. It changes names. It changes laws. It wears different uniforms. And sometimes, it still punishes those who speak. So now I ask you, if they burned your name, if they broke your body, would you fight back? Or would you remain silent?